If they come through there, I'll tell you what you want to do. If you want to get anyone out there, get that girl and the kids and take the kids out of here. Take these kids. Is there a police escort waiting? Is there a police escort waiting for that car? Get the kids out of there.
You've now witnessed what happened. The scary thing is, not one single politician, not one media outlet has condemned the behaviour of these masked thugs.
There are worse things than voting for Tommy Robinson. But if he wins and fields candidates across the country, like he said he's going to do, what then? He recently criticised Nigel Farage for removing a Brexit Party official for making anti-Semitic comments.
When the Brexit Party started, which is Nigel Farage's party, 3 of them formed it. The lady had to resign because she retweeted me, so that's like Nigel Farage forced her to resign. The second man was fired as well for making unpolitically correct comments.
Unpolitically correct comments. Brexit Party official removed after anti-Semitic posts. In some messages, McGough refers to Ed and David Miliband and Peter Mandelson as having shallow UK roots or being devoid of UK roots, seen as a common anti-Semitic trope. The Miliband dudes and Mandelson have the shortest of roots. Transient folk, they have no loyalty to the UK. Brexit Party founder Catherine Blakelock did not just have to resign for retweeting Tommy Robinson. Blakelock also retweeted 19 posts and quote-tweeted 26 posts from Mark Collett, most recently on the 10th of January. Collett himself has described the Holocaust as the alleged extermination of 6 million Jews. Mark Collett, who close Tommy Robinson associate Lucy Brown does Nazi hikes with and Nazi live streams with.
Editors, he's putting out regular content. He's also got like his team, I suppose, of people like this Avi Yemeni, this rebel reporter guy, and Danny Tomo and people around him.
Avi Yemeni, the Jew from Australia.
I don't really know much about it.
I know.
Yeah.
Lucy Brown on the useful contribution of Holocaust denier David Irving to history.
People say this is a bad thing. That's, basically illegal to even look at or think about this. And something, this is quite controversial, but my friend pointed out the other day that there was a chap, quite a well-known Holocaust denier guy called David Irving. Have you heard of him?
Yeah, I have heard of him, yeah. I don't know about him now.
Apparently, some of his work in trying to better understand what happened, it actually ended up being quite useful for historians. And it actually, they used some of it to show that some things were worse than they originally had thought in the camps. So you've got somebody looking into stuff and actually, in some way, actually helping historians. I know this is a really taboo thing, but I don't really see a problem with people investigating and looking into it. Look, maybe it's wrong. Maybe it's right, who knows?
I commiserate it, so I actually got your prison number.
No, you haven't!
To remind myself the happiest day of my life.
What? Hey, to
2084CG.
Yeah, that's the
Oh
one.
my god.
I laughed my head off.
Oh my god. Shit, Lucy, you were fucking angry. How have we ended up sitting here? And what are we talking about?
Well.
Did Lucy Brown go back to Tommy Robinson because it would be useful for Mark Collett? Rank anti-Semite Shazia Hobbs writes for TR News.
Well, you know, we made FGM illegal in 1985, and when we had the mass immigration in the 60s from Pakistan and India and Bangladesh, why did we not make male circumcision illegal? Is that because already we had a Jewish community that were cutting their babies? So
Link below to Shazia Hobbs' clumsy attempt at subliminal anti-Semitism. Holocaust denier Simon Sideways was on the campaign trail with Tommy Robinson. In Bury and in Warrington.
Another person said that gas trap between the bodies, because apparently the bodies were always stacked up like that, gas trap between the bodies would have killed people going in to pull the bodies out. This is what other people have said. Personally, I've never visited the place, so I can't make my own decision on that. Obviously, with this, I reserve judgment, because it's the kind of thing that if you push a belief that doesn't go along with the narrative, you lose your YouTube channel. And it's not something I particularly want to do.
That is why all political parties are working with them. They're all laughing at us. Until we organise ourselves politically in a military fashion, we will continue to be betrayed. Let the 23rd of May be the start of a movement across this country. Yes.
If Tommy Robinson thinks Nigel Farage was wrong to remove people who made anti-Semitic comments and retweeted a Nazi, clearly any political movement he sets up to stand candidates will be an open house for anti-Semites and Nazis. Don't his Jewish supporters need to ask themselves if he's simply using them for cover?
Tommy's gonna be your MVP! Tommy's gonna be your MVP! Tommy's gonna be! We're gonna get further winning! Get out on vote day! Get them all out!
Tommy Robinson is either Britain's Martin Luther King for the white working class, or he's a Trojan horse for Nazi evil. The way things are looking, his Jew crew should call a crisis meeting.